What's up guys, and welcome back to Wall Street Millennial. Today we are bringing back Gamestop because the stock just spiked more than 100% today, from $44 a share to $91 a share at market close. In after hours, GameStop reached a high of $180 a share and is currently sitting at around $150 a share. The catalyst for this pop is that the CFO was ousted from the company in order to make way for a new executive who is more in line with GameStop's future growth potential. The old CFO was Jim Bell, who was appointed in June of 2019. He is a Naval Academy graduate and was a naval flight officer in the Navy in the 1990s. Before working at GameStop, Jim served as CFO and interim CEO at Wok Holdings, which is the parent company of P.F. Chang's, where he designed and led the company's overall strategic plan and digital transformation. Before that, Jim served as EVP and CFO at RLH Corporation and President and CEO of Coldwater Creek. Before that, he held various senior finance roles at Henry & David Holdings Inc. and The Gap. The news of his departure comes only a couple weeks after GameStop announced a new chief technology officer was appointed in early February, which shows that management is serious about making the necessary changes to mount a turnaround. It's said that it appointed Matt Francis to the brand new role of chief technology officer. He started work on February 15th. He has more than 2 decades of experience in e-commerce and consumer technology. Most recently, he was an engineering lead at Amazon Web Services. He previously held senior-level technology roles at companies like QVC and Zulily. At GameStop, he'll be responsible for overseeing e-commerce and technology functions. In addition, GameStop is also hiring Kelly Durkin to Senior Vice President of Customer Care. She previously served as Vice President of Customer Care at Chewy, which is Ryan Cohen's highly successful company. This is great news because it shows that GameStop is paying attention to its customer service issues, which many customers have historically complained about. They also hired Josh Kruger to be Vice President of Fulfillment. Kruger previously held senior fulfillment roles at Amazon, Walmart, and QVC, and will start work at GameStop on March 1st. In his new role, Kruger will oversee the management of e-commerce fulfillment centers. This is also great news for investors because focusing on fulfillment foreshadows a new emphasis on creating state-of-the-art e-commerce capabilities at the company, which is a way to new highs for GameStop. With experience in fulfillment at Amazon, the king of e-commerce, this is a great place to start. In GameStop's announcement today of the old CFO's departure, they said that GameStop has already initiated a search for a permanent chief financial officer with the capabilities and qualifications to help accelerate GameStop's transformation. They're even employing a top executive search firm to help them look for qualified candidates, both from within and outside the company. Jim Bell will leave the company on March 26th, and if there is no replacement by that time, the old chief accounting officer will take the role of interim CFO until the replacement can be found. It has also been reported that Ryan Cohen is the one behind this announcement. It's not confirmed, but it would make sense for Ryan Cohen to push for changes of this magnitude in the company, seeing as he owns a significant stake of around 13% in the company. Also, the recent hiring of Kelly Durkin to Senior Vice President of Customer Care, when she was previously an employee at Ryan Cohen's company Chewy, shows that he is probably having something to do with these high-level hiring decisions. If this is indeed the case, then that is great news for the company, since it shows that the company is committed to making real changes toward making itself more competitive with the likes of Amazon. But the changes in the C-suite alone are probably not enough to explain the entirety of the price action, and it could very well be the case that this is yet another short squeeze. Short interest is only published bi-monthly, so there is a delay, so the most recent data that we have is for January 29th. Therefore, we don't know what GameStop's short interest is today. After the original short squeeze ended in early February, GameStop's stock price traded in the $40 to $50 range. While this is down significantly from the highs, it is still more than double the pre-squeeze range of $20. Many hedge funds probably still thought the stock was overvalued at this level, and it could be a good short. Additionally, GameStop appeared to be losing interest on Wall Street bets, with mentions of the stock falling precipitously in the past couple weeks. While GameStop accounted for almost half of the tickers mentioned at the height of the squeeze, it declined to less than 7% on February 24th. Many hedge funds probably thought that this means retail investors are no longer interested in the stock, and they thought they could make a quick 50% by shorting it as the price falls back down to $20 per share. And with short interest figures published only on a 2-week delay, hedge funds wouldn't know that a short interest was slowly creeping up, as many other hedge funds also were thinking the same thing. We won't know for sure until the short interest for this week is published, but it seems like another short squeeze is the most likely explanation for the stock more than doubling today. The GameStop saga never ceases to amaze. Many hedge funds were driven to the brink of bankruptcy during the first short squeeze, with Melvin losing more than 50% of its portfolio value in January. If we see another squeeze over the coming days, it's very possible that we could see some large hedge fund bankruptcies. These are certainly unprecedented times, and we have no way of knowing how long this new short squeeze will last or how high it will go. But we will be watching GameStop very closely over the next few days, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to see updates as we release them. What do you guys think? Is this another short squeeze, and how high can GameStop go by the end of the week? Let us know in the comments section below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Wall Street Millennial, signing out.